What is a problem that you don't think the other sex would fully understand?
I'm sure men gather that cramps hurt. But it's all-encompassing sometimes. My ovaries hurt, my nipples hurt, my actual vag hurts, and my butthole hurts. Just everything.
Getting asshole cramps on your period. Agony.
God, I didn't want to ever describe those, but yes. You can feel them coming, and then wham, you're sitting as still and rigid as possible, trying to not let on. It feels like someone is trying to pry open your hole for a peek.
Having to maintain eye contact during a conversation while a warm period blood clot the size of a slug slowly oozes its way out of your vag.
One time I was with a close female coworker and she just said, "Excuse me, I birthed a jellyfish," and did an awkward waddle to the washroom. I followed her with some tamps, because she forgot her purse, lol. Trying to figure out if my cramps are because I'm about to get my period or I need to poop.
Sometimes it's both.
Yep. Then it's a crime scene.
Miscarrying. 8 weeks, baby smaller than a GRP, blah blah blah. If you can't get A, D and C and have to do it naturally, there is so much blood. If you were excited about the pregnancy, the only real distraction the first few days is just figuring out logistics of what to do and how on earth you can bleed that much and not die. Although miscarriages are still kept somewhat quiet, so it could easily be surprising to other women.
Being a divorced dad with 2 young kids and getting sideways looks from people at the park that I may not be their dad. One time, after my dad passed away, my son was about 7 and adored his granddad. He wanted to spend time after I broke the news about his grandfather passing. We went to a restaurant to get ice cream. He was asking questions and was fighting back tears. The waitress asked him countless questions. The manager swung by to see if we're enjoying our ice cream. I get it, but it still sucked.
My siblings and I are brown because my mom is brown, but my dad is so white that he's pink. He tells us this poo happened to him all the time. It's terrible and makes me angry to think about. Just how damned uncomfortable menstrual clots can be, and messy, too.
Does anyone else's get a little stuck and so when you wipe you feel it pulling out of you?
That it's difficult for a lot of women to learn what it takes for their body to orgasm.
It's so difficult that many women actually never figure it out, and other people usually can't even help them because women are all that different from one another. I was almost 20 when I had my first one. My BF at the time was angry that I had been faking with him before, but honestly I had no idea what it was even supposed to feel like, so I didn't even know if I was faking it or not.
Having to adjust your balls in your pants, whether it's walking or sitting.
Not just your balls but your DK. I hate it. Edit, my most upvoted comment is me complaining about my DK. This is what I'll be remembered for when I die. SpiderCop7, adjuster of DKS. Why God?
Well, I am currently in the hospital on my birthday because I needed a blood transfusion because of my period, so I guess that. Edit, I am home. I want to thank everyone for their incredibly kind words and the awards. I am sorry that many of you commenting have experienced similar issues with your periods, and I wish you all recovery and/or continued health after solutions were found. I plan to spend today resting and recuperating from my time in the hospital. I spent about a day and a half there, and next week I will plan to celebrate my birthday.
When it's meant to clean out the lining but cleans out your wallet instead.
That feeling when the tampon isn't quite in correctly and you're not near a bathroom to fix, change it.
Or having the wrong absorbency on hand, using a heavier one than needed, and the dry pullout that follows.
I'll never understand how it feels to not have pockets.
Not having pockets is one thing, having an inch pocket is a lot worse.
Sitting on your own sack.
Add this to a bike seat. Oh, the pain.
I've got endometriosis and fibroids. The pain is indescribable. Don't even get me started on the period poos.
No reason boners, or NRBs for short. In middle school me and my friends called it abs, awkward boner syndrome. Man, I had the worst abs in English today.
Some urinals having a design engineering flaw in which no matter where you direct your stream, you get some bit of urine splashback onto your hands, clothes, confused face.
Why can't they all just get the really good splash pads? I remember campsite had amazing splash pads, and everywhere else they just sit at the bottom of the urinal and don't work.
That the penis just sometimes goes hard for absolutely no reasons. I will be shopping in the supermarket and my penis will just get hard, and believe me, I ain't horny for potatoes that are on sale, it just happens sometimes.
Asterisk penis gets hard for no reason. Asterisk. What is it, boy? What do you see?
Sometimes when you fart as a lady, it sneaks up into the front and whispers past your labia.
Oop, that one went straight up me chimney.
Trying to take off a sweaty sports bra and worrying that you're going to be tangled in it forever.
Oh God. That moment when it's past your armpits but not over the elbows and you're tired and wondering if you should just stay like this forever.
When your unborn baby keeps headbutting your cervix while simultaneously kicking up under your ribs.
Man, my baby decided to dislocate my rib by kicking me when I was pregnant. And yes, he's still grounded for it.
Performance pressure. It's defo hard to fake a boner.
Totally accurate, dude. I try explaining to my girlfriend that sometimes the stresses of life keep me from being 100% present during sex. When that happens, it's difficult to keep it up all the way. Physical stimulation can get you to a chub, but you need that mental stimulation to get you that real veiny triumphant bastard.
Period cramps, or what we feel when we sneeze while on our period. Edit, wow, this really blew up. Shout out to the people who have tried to understand this feeling.
Or when you're sitting for a long time and suddenly get up.
How little control we have over boners and the pooty times they might pop up.
So true, and the terrible times they won't.
I'm a grower, not a shower. Edit, just saying, my friend is at least 4 times larger when ready to party. It's weird.
My girlfriend and I were cuddling after sex once and she was playing with my DK. Out of nowhere she asks, how does something so small get so big? Sweating in a bra. Edit. The other sex not fully understanding is displayed below. We all experience discomfort when we sweat in clothing, items that are wrapped tightly around our bodies. But something you cannot understand is what it's like to do so with 2 bags of human tissue overlapping said tight clothing. This is precisely why I chose sweating in a bra as opposed to sweating with boobs. Some guys have boobs, but not many men with large breast tissue or fat accumulation in the chest wear bras. I do recognize that there probably are some out there who do, but a question like this begs for generalizations.
I get it, and I'm a guy, I'm a double leg amputee, and the liners I wear to use my prosthetic legs are super tight and make my legs sweat like crazy. I also know the feeling of taking them off at night, and I can only imagine how women feel when they remove their bra at the end of the day.
Am I on my period, or is it just discharge?
Or when there's an air bubble, or something in the discharge and it kinda uncomfortably tickles, so you have to squeeze your legs tight or whatever to pop it. Please, for the love of God, tell me I'm not the only one. Edit, my most upvoted comment is about vag air bubbles, great TTTTT.
Pregnancy and labor is some next level poo. Like really.
Also peeing a little bit whenever you sneeze, laugh, cough, or jump for years after the birth. Edit. Thank you all for the advice. Not really an issue for me, just wanted to mention it.
When you take your first pee of the morning and you accidentally produce a dual stream, missing the bowl with one or both. Wife, what's the matter? Can't you see?
This is also a female problem, but instead of peeing on the floor we just end up peeing on our butts.
Getting hit in the balls is pretty popular, but I got with peeing while having morning wood. Seriously.
That painful awkward half squat while simultaneously wrangling the python to prevent spraying half your bathroom with morning pee is the worst.
I hate that people are afraid of me sometimes. I get it. I'm kind of a big guy and there's no way to know who's safe and who isn't, but I really hate knowing that other people might not feel safe around me. I don't want anyone to feel that way.
How much a simple slap on my balls will have me in agony for 20 minutes?
I think most men probably don't understand how the fluctuation of hormones throughout the menstrual cycle, meaning, not just during PMS and the period itself, impacts our minds and bodies. Every week I feel different and my body behaves differently because of it, and that can be really disconcerting at times.
I think men don't realize what a pain in the ass it is not to have the upper body strength that they have.
I'll never forget my when wife then girlfriend had started working out really hard. CrossFit and heavy weight training. She's also maybe 3 inches shorter than me with an athletic build, so not a huge difference in size between us. I had not been working out at all during this time. She started to play wrestle with me and I easily overpowered her. She was so frustrated that my inactive body was stronger than she was after months of her training. The difference is real.
PMS.
I simultaneously want to fight everyone and eat everything. Then, I cry about it.
Guys don't get a lot of casual affection.
This is something none of us like to admit. I feel you, brother.
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.